Yo, what up, what up, man? It's your boy KHALE. I'm back at it to be exact. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We finna get going, talk about this crazy shit that's in the news. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Kevin Samuels, man. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy to hear that he passed. He had a quick, I would say he had a quick, quick rise to celebrity. He kind of came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I think just on top of my head, maybe like 2 years ago, max. Like he wasn't really like famous for a long time, but can't deny the impact the man made, and that's what we finna talk about. Yeah, so by now you may have heard that Kevin Samuel had passed away. He had cancer, some type of cancer. I forget the exact type of cancer he had, but he had cancer. He was battling it for a minute, and I guess they found him unresponsive, which is kind of the worst way to go. I always think about that when they say they found him in his hotel room. Not Kevin Samuel, but anybody. Like they be like they found him unresponsive. Like I wonder how long he was just in his hotel or whatever the fuck, just dead. Like that just kind of crazy to think about. But whatever. But anyway, yeah. So if you're not on Twitter, when Twitter got the news, Twitter don't hold back. Like, Twitter do not hold back. Like, them motherfuckers is vicious on Twitter. Jesus, it's a lot of mixed emotions, you know what I'm saying? Because Kevin Samuels talking shit. You know what I'm saying? He talk real shit. I always thought he was saying true, honest, real. When I say real, I basically just mean honest. Like, he was being honest with everybody. But, of course, people want to focus on his message to the women, which was basically be realistic in your life. Be realistic in the type of men you want. Be realistic with what you offer the man. Be realistic in what you expect from a man. He was basically giving women game. He was just real blunt with it. Like and if you know me, that's my type of message, my type of messenger. Like I'm the type, I don't get caught up in how the message is delivered. I get caught up in the message. Some people will say that he was disrespectful. Now, if somebody is disrespectful, that's different. But in the content that I saw, I wasn't a follower of him. I didn't follow him like on social media or whatever. But you know, his shit went viral a lot, and I would look at his shit sometimes, and I'm like, he just told the woman the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just literally said the truth. I watched one clip. The woman had said she was like 5'9" or almost 6 feet, and she was like over 250. He told her, he was like, you know you're the size of a linebacker, right? Like, I was like, damn. Like he said, you're literally the size of a linebacker. Like, you're the size of an NFL professional linebacker. Like, that's a fact. Now, I will admit, that was kind of crazy to say, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's the truth. Like, there's linebackers out here that's 5, almost 6 feet and weigh 250. Like, that's true. But I don't really feel like that needed to be said. But that was just a little example of the big shit. Like, he be talking real shit. Like, a lot of the shit that he be telling women, be real, be honest. It's honest, you know what I'm saying? If you not making $100,000 a year, why do you expect your man, to make that much? You know what I'm saying? You're not running in those circles. You're not making 100K a year, so you're not in those circles, or you're not a part of those conversations of people making that type of money. So why are you have dreams of $100,000 man, but you're making $50,000, and you bashing men that make $50,000 or $60,000? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why are you doing that? It doesn't make sense. You want. They call that having champagne taste with malt liquor money. You know what I'm saying? But fuck all that. Twitter went crazy on Kevin Samuels, man. This tweet right here says Kevin Samuels has made a career off of shamelessly disgracing black women for profit. When people say, oh, he bashed black women, they emphasize the black part, like, you know what I'm saying, like, why wouldn't you do that to any, because this is, we have to take, we as a people, as a culture, black people, we have to focus on us. Like, why would he talk to some white people? He don't know what's going on in the white community, in the white culture, and like, or Italians, or fucking Middle Easterns, or Chinese, or whatever the fuck. He don't know the ins and outs of different cultures. He knows the ins and outs of black people. He's dealt with black people. He talks about black relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why would he? So I feel like that needs to go away. Like, stop putting emphasis on the black part. Like, he's supposed to be talking about white people or Chinese people. No, that's not his culture. He's a black man. So why wouldn't he talk to black women about their relationships with black men? Like, it's just stop that shit. He emboldened. Wow, I don't even know what that word means. Let's look that up. To give someone the courage or confidence to do something or to be brave in a certain way. He emboldened the most toxic okay, whatever. It don't sound like he used the word right, but whatever. He emboldened the most toxic individuals. Oh, well, yeah, he did. My bad. He emboldened the most toxic individuals to project tired and harmful narratives about black women. Dead or alive, that was a disgraceful life to live. That's all I've got for that. That's all I've got for that misogynist. So I like I said, I didn't follow Kevin Samuels' day-to-day posts or nothing like that. So I don't really know, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I did see a lot of his shit though. And I ain't gonna lie, I never saw him talking to men. But people say that he did. People said he talked to men the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get off your ass type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Made a career of shamelessly disgracing black women. I don't really feel like he did that. I can't say I feel like he was unapologetic for the truth that he said to black women. And to say he was shaming them by telling them the truth, I have to disagree with that. Kevin Samuels made a career of bashing women and upholding oppressive gender standards, and y'all want us to take the high road when we found out he passed away. Hey, I swear to God, women are so petty. You can't even let a nigga die. You can't even let, this nigga is dead. Like, he's dead. And that's another thing. Like, we don't even respect death no more in this social media new world. We don't even respect death. The nigga died. He didn't live a life of hurting people, like physically hurting people, or, you feel me, committing crimes or doing nothing like repulsive. This man was just speaking his truth. I'm not gonna call it truth because everybody's truth is different, but he was just saying his opinion. You feel me? And to say that he was bashing women, these women went on his platform. Women would come into his live and ask him questions and stay on there and keep talking and answer his questions and all this shit. So we didn't force nobody to talk. He didn't do shit crazy. People came on his platform to get his input. And then it went viral, and then other people, outsiders, had feelings about it. I don't understand that. They went on his platform. So it's not like he was, you can't call that bashing. Because they asked for it. If you ask me, they asked for it by going on his platform. But like I said, like I was starting to say though, you talking about something, and y'all want us to take that high road when we find out he passed away. Like, so let's say, even if he was bashing women, you can't just let the nigga die. He's dead now. Like, if you did hate Kevin Samuel and what he stood for, he's dead. So I would think, like, as a woman, you would be like, all right, he dead. I can let that, like, fuck that nigga. He's dead now. Like, why the fuck you gotta? I don't know. But people, this is like Twitter. That's all I gotta say. Twitter. Next tweet. I don't believe this girl. She crazy. This girl is crazy. I gotta take her drink up. She said, I don't believe Kevin Samuels is dead, for the record. But me not feeling bad if he is doesn't mean I'm celebrating it. I could agree with that. He went out of his way to be cruel. Like I just said, women came on his platform. That is the opposite. They went out of their way to be victims. That's what I'm gonna say. You went out of your way to be a victim because you know what this man standing about. You know he about telling the truth. So why are you going on his platform if you don't want to hear the truth or his opinion? So I can't agree with that. Sorry. We are not required to mourn virtues he didn't show. And asking black women of all people to show tact is audacious. I'm not saying, Kevin Samuel was a loving, caring guy, which he probably was, but I don't know that. I don't know that. He, like she said, he didn't show that. He showed he was, you know what I'm saying? He was a game giver, in my opinion. He didn't really show us his personal life. So, in my opinion, the public can't say, yeah, he was a great man. You know what I'm saying? Really can't go that deep because we don't know what he did in his personal life to say he was caring, he was loving, and the usual shit people say when somebody died. We can't go that route. But we also not going to say that he went out his way to be cruel. When people came to him asking him questions. Women and their logic. That's all I'm going to say. And also, it just seemed like, obviously, it makes sense, but only women and gay men are happy or celebrating or have something to say about him being dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I see are women and gay men, like, so what he did? That nigga run shit no way type shit. Like, but this is the one that I like. Kevin Samuels was one of the reasons that motivated me to lose my weight and start my health journey. And that's from a woman. That's from a woman. In this case, let the man rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't do shit to you, you shouldn't feel away. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he was just speaking his truth. Until if you do feel away, you gotta understand. These people went on his platform asking for his advice and asking him questions. So how you gonna be mad at the messenger? Y'all stay safe though.
Hella late nights get cold in the wind. That was back when they ain't know me then. OKC now I step out with a 3-5, they compare me to older and fucking I'm finna go Kobe then. Load up a 2 for and hold it in.